I'm combat ready.
Welcome back to the Weebs Closet. I am Jake.
I'm Nekko.
And we're here finally with the last episode of Season 3. We've been through so much, haven't we? Kenny and the gang. Trost, Historia, Rice, Walmaria, Irwin dying.
Walcina. Wall. Whatever the other wall was.
Yeah, I can't remember. And you can't play Mr. I Know Everything anymore after this episode.
That is true.
Well, are we ready? This is the last episode of Season 3.
The last time that we see this intro, if we even see it.
Yeah, they skip it, man. Like, we've only seen it like 7 times. Because they've just been skipping it like it doesn't even matter.
So, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, maybe we'll get some answers here.
Each of the 9 titans has a name to
Okay,
describe it,
let's hear them all.
and that includes the one you're about to inherit from me.
Aaron has commanded pure titans once in the past to escape from a dire situation.
Freaking crazy. I'm telling you, you can rewatch this and see new things if you go back or like understand more
It's
things.
so crazy.
Then it might be possible for me to use the founding titans' powers while touching them. But if the military knew it
Oh
was a
boy.
possibility,
What's the worst that they would do, you know?
I would expect that they just ask her to have kids.
Or even a stranger. Love someone in those
That way we
ways.
can use your kids and not you.
Armin? Who are they? I don't know. They aren't from my memories.
I need more answers than that, homie. It's not enough.
Legit. And I think this is why he wanted Aaron to be friends with Mikasa whenever it's like, oh, you're gonna find a girl in here. She doesn't have many friends. Please be her friend.
That information should stay in this room. If it became public knowledge, there'd be chaos.
Chaos.
Shall we deceive the people once more? That's what you're suggesting, right?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, fuck it. Just say it.
Then by what ideals did we oppose King Rice? What right did we have to seize his crown?
He's got a point.
Then let's announce it. It's only fair.
They printed a whole novel.
monstrous titans that have menaced us so are in fact human. They're known as subjects of Ymir, or Eldians. In truth, there are countless people beyond the walls. But when it comes to us subjects of Ymir, they believe that we are a race of devils. Their plans began 5 years ago, when they used the colossal titan to breach Shiganshina.
Could you imagine being a ruler of the Marlians and taking a trip to the walls after like 50 years and seeing what the fuck it's turned into?
It's a mixed bag.
Like, you're like, we sent the Titans there, wipe everyone out. There's like this crazy ass political war going on, like
Yeah.
people flying around on these like gas powered like ODM
That's
things.
really. I think that's actually how Zeke felt. It was like, the hell are you using? It's like, oh, this is interesting.
It's our job to explore and report our findings.
Which is another thing I didn't even think about.
See,
Like, as curiosity.
I couldn't be prouder of the work you've done. I have to ask, what happens to us now? And now we've learned that this is how the people of the world look at us. This hell will repeat itself until the last of us are dead.
Well, if it isn't the brave heroes of the walls.
Hitch, surprised you came. Marlowe was very brave, right to the end.
I know.
But unlike me, he was brave and a natural leader. Our situation was hopeless. He stepped in and inspired us to push on.
Yeah? Well, it's probably why he never listened to me.
Shit.
I'm sure he wished that he'd never volunteered.
Thanks for that. I'll laugh if you guys screw up the ceremony.
Dang, she did really like him. Bowl cut and all.
Because somebody has to speak the truth around here.
I heard about what you did, Flock. How hard you fought to ensure that Ervin would be revived.
You should be dead, and Ervin should stand in your place.
Everyone who read that report had the same thought. Why wasn't Erwin the one that was saved?
What do you know about Armin to justify saying that? Not a damn thing!
Yeah, you're right. I'm not a childhood friend of his. It's because you two got emotional and Captain Levi did the same. You made an irrational choice.
All right. I think it's time you shut your mouth.
I bet even at your core, you're always completely certain that you're in the right. That's why you wouldn't give up.
Hey, Flock. Let's not do this during a memorial for our fallen comrades.
What's done is done, so there's no sense in dredging it up again.
Ern and Mikasa either. You didn't do anything.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Shut up, bitch!
What the hell are we supposed to do now that we've lost Erwin? I know that I'm just fodder.
I mean, nobody lied to you whenever you joined. They told you were gonna die. You just thought that you were important and you weren't gonna die.
Commander Erwin's the one who should have been saved.
I don't know what choice was right, so I won't pretend to. Think about it. If we rode straight from Walmaria, what would we find?
The sea.
On the other side of the wall, freedom is...
Ugh.
What did we find in that cellar? Was it hope? Or was it just despair? I'd give up my life in a heartbeat. I could make a difference. I'm not about to sacrifice Historias. I can't tell anyone about this.
Oh.
I'm a subject of Ymir, just like all of you! Kill the Titans attacking Walmaria! Please, before my wife and children are... before thousands of your people are eaten alive!
Months later, when the snow started melting, the military formally announced that Walmaria had been cleansed of Titans at last. There were flowers in bloom, and butterflies dancing between them. And so, 6 years after the Colossal Titan's first devastating attack, the scouts resumed their expeditions.
Most of the Titans had already gone inside Walmaria. We've all but wiped them out, and it only took us a single year.
It has to be one of two Titans. Okay.
None of them.
Doesn't look like it can move much.
Hey, careful!
How long did they say it was been?
Basically a year, because it was the initial 5 years and then the extra year. So the initial 5 years since the walls went down.
We're close.
So ever since that, it's probably like a couple of months.
I guess, yeah. It's one of the Titans that was let loose, I guess.
Yeah.
But what are they gonna be met with?
This is the place where they turn the Eldians Titan. Which means just up there.
The sea.
The letter!
Wow! Is this actually full of salt water?
You shouldn't touch it, it might be poisonous.
Aww, they're smiling for once.
You see, Aaron? That's what I said we'd find. Now it looks like I was right.
The animation's like especially good right here.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this shot like 1,000 times though, where Aaron's like looking out onto the sea.
Yeah, on the other side of the wall.
There's a sea. And just across that sea, freedom. freedom's waiting. I know what's waiting across the sea now. It's our enemies. Everything we've seen has been exactly as it was in my father's memories. If we did cross the sea, and we killed our enemies, after that, would we finally be free?
Everything that they've worked towards, and it's been like 1% of the actual job.
Yep.
Now it comes the actual hard part. Shit.
Makes you wonder how the heck are they gonna finish it all in just a single season.
Yeah.
That means that it's, season 4 it's gonna be non-stop, like a lot of shit happening.
Yeah.
Or at least he has to, because like there's no way that you're gonna invade a whole other continent and not have to work for it constantly every single second of the day.
I assume the first episode's gonna take things pretty slow though.
Yeah.
All right. So when you saw this, what was your thought process?
Disappointment.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because you had to wait?
No, not really. It was more like, okay, cool. I know everything that's gonna go. I mean, like that has happened before and whatever. But it was more like the ending didn't amount to much. Like I guess it was a happy-go-lucky. Hey, we got to the water. Yeah, that's cool. And it was nice to see them like play around. I'll enjoy that. But it was more of like, I don't know. Like we've been through all this crap and like there's nothing to show for. Like there's another fight, it's like, fuck, man, like these people cannot get a fucking break.
Yeah, especially now that they have to basically defeat an entire country of people.
Yeah,
it's way more enemies than they've ever faced for sure.
Granted, like thankfully they're not fighting against multiple titans.
Mm-hmm.
They are and they not, right? So like they're fighting probably with the other, I don't know how many, 4 or 5 titans, right? But at least it's not against a whole army of titans. Which I mean, I may be lying because I mean it seemed like the Beast Titan can summon titans, so he
maybe
so we might have to deal with the same bar again, So.
Well, we definitely have to deal with the Beast Titan because he seems to be taking orders straight from this place.
Yeah,
like. He's just trying to keep everything under control. We still have to deal with Reiner. I just wonder what plan the Marlians have for the Eldians. Because they have to know that they're coming, right?
They should be. Like they had to retreat the hell out of there. It's, most likely they took a boat back, so there's a lot. I mean, thankfully we're gonna watch season 4.
Mm-hmm. That means new studio, new opening. New
art style,
uncharted territory, a lot of cool stuff. You seem overwhelmingly excited about it.
I am extremely excited. It's just I'm tired. But I'm also trying to think what else, like, because again I was really disappointed. And I think what really got me disappointed is that whenever this aired, there was no other indication of what, like, there wasn't like a tease. It's like, this is what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just here's a seashell. The fuck does a seashell mean?
Yeah, I get that they didn't show anything for season 4 just because this show, in terms of like release, it's like 2 to 3 years in between. It's not My Hero where it's like once every year and a half. They take a lot of time, so they had nothing to show. There was no teaser or anything that they even started working on. They probably had maybe started story.
I expected like, hey, there's gonna be conflict in the next season. Or for example, like with My Hero. Whenever you go into season 2, I think it was, you were introduced to the silhouette of Stain, and then it says to be continued season 2, right? And this one is just it kind of didn't do that at all. So it kept me like, what is it gonna be about? What is it? Like, and how are we even gonna get there? I mean, we have made boats before, yes, but are we gonna make boats that are also suited to fight? Because I really doubt that we will. So it's like there's a lot of things that I feel like we're at such a disadvantage in terms of technology. Such a disadvantage. So how are we gonna do this?
I guess we'll find out.
Yes.
Yep. So we will see you guys in season 4.
See ya. Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.